Somebody commented on one of my videos, wondering if I know how to make a nest, since I look like a bird. No. I wish I could.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So yesterday, I didn't do any filming. The video that I put up yesterday was actually recorded the night before. However, of course, I didn't stay away from downloading clips, as well as I was dipping my toes in X yesterday and going a little bit back and forth with a couple of liberals online. And this had to do with that bill that passed. I can't remember the name of the bill right now. But it's the bill that stops the district court judges from interfering with Trump. I mean, it is a little bit ridiculous where just some judge in some random city can say, oh no, you can't send this person across the border. Interfering with Trump's agenda. So that bill passed. But of course, there's smart-ass liberals that jump on. And they're like, well, it's going to need 60 votes in Senate. We know what they mean, but still, I corrected a few of them and said, no, 51. Then they want to bring up filibuster. Well, yeah, okay. So how do you get past the filibuster? You either wait it out, or you pull out your cheat card, the Joker's card, the wild card, and you go with the nuclear option. None of them like that answer because there's nothing they could do. The nuclear option just takes 51 votes, right? And boom. It might be a little bit of an excessive stretch to do it, but these district court judges need to be stopped. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comments below. You guys think I'm wrong for suggesting that? Because anytime I drop that on anybody, they just stopped answering me after. So besides that, let's just get into our usual scheduled programming, guys.
Hey besties, this is like the third time I've tried to make this video, so something's up with that. Anyway, if this is for people that have been in a cult. How did you get out of the cult? How did people talk to you about getting out of the cult? What was the thing that happened that made you want to get out of the cult? And this is just for education because I want to help these red hat cult members get out. So, thank you.
Stop playing the fucking victim and take responsibility for your actions. Stop playing the victim because we are all done. We're tired.
Maybe the world did end in 2012. Like, think about it. Because I never read any of the predictions because millennials in 2012 redefined. It's not that deep. But I'm pretty sure it never said it would be all at once. I'm pretty sure there was nothing in the scripture that would have said that, like, it wouldn't have been the beginning of the end. And to that conclusion, I present the last 13 years of human existence. Maybe we're all already dead, and we just don't know it. Wouldn't that be nice?
Remember like a month and a half ago when MAGA were all over these $5,000 or $8,000 ghost checks, and now they're totally silent on it because it's very obviously not going to happen. Are we just supposed to let them forget about that? Because I feel like we have a social obligation to remind them how easily they fall for such obvious scams. That's why we're where we're at today. I can't be quiet about them. I can't just let them forget about that.
If you lost money as a result of Felon 47's tariffs, either in the stock market or in your 401k, keep in mind, him pausing those tariffs doesn't mean you get your money back. It just means you don't lose it as quickly.
I just seen that video of that lady that do the interviews in that blue dress. She got punched in her face. I like that. I really like that energy. Like, I don't really care about what the topic was, but it's the fact that that's how it is in person. Like I said before, like, I guarantee you, the stuff people say in comments or people that make videos about you, they would never say that to your face, bro. They damn near wouldn't even say it on the live stream. They don't keep the same energy. Like, bro, some of the stuff people say in comments, or on these videos, they would get slept in real life. Like, even in my comments, I'd be like, damn, boy, you just said something crazy. I would smoke you in real life. Like, no lie. Like, I like that energy. Let's keep that energy. Like, sometimes I even watch what I say because I don't like to go too far. But she got what she deserved. Sitting there trying to rage bait super crazy. This is real life, sweetheart. She got what she deserved, bro. Some people don't mind spending the night in a jail cell for the respect. They don't mind. Y'all got to be mindful for what y'all say.
All right, so here we have a libtard that is inciting violence. pretty much all advocating for violence. And this has been going on with the past situations that have happened within the past week. The whole situation that had to do, what he's referring to here is, I showed you guys a clip the other day with Breonna Taylor, I can't remember what her last name is, and Savannah Craven. That was the pro-lifer speaking with the pro-choicer. I actually got a chance to see the entire interview today. It was 20 minutes long in the street. Started off great. The girl who boxed her in the face basically told her, "Oh, I love your outfit. It's so cute." Like, they were really getting along at first. It got a little bit heated up here and there, and then it cooled down again. But what's going on here is people are taking Breonna's side. That's the one who punched her twice, stating, well, Savannah antagonized her. Yeah, she did. She did push her buttons a little bit. But the thing is, you're two adults. It's not like you're directly calling and asking for violence. So they're trying to actually say that Savannah, the reporter in the blue dress, was being violent with her words. And she absolutely was not. She was antagonizing her a bit. She was poking the bear a little bit. But did she deserve to get clocked in the head 2 times? No, she did not. The fact that these people are defending Breonna like this and pretty much all justifying that she had every reason to box her in the head just shows the whole left versus right thing, the pro-choice versus pro-life thing. Like, if I don't go along with your narrative and it gets you angry, you have the right to hit me. You didn't see, I did see one person say, for all she knew, Savannah was going to get violent with her. No, not at all. This is what Savannah does for a living. And the full context of that interview, it actually got to the point where they were speaking about Christianity in the last minute and a half before this happened. And this is where the punches ended up flying after. And they're saying that it's a comment that Savannah made, stating that you pretty much all said it's okay to unalive children that are in foster care. And she goes, I never said that, but she actually did say that at one point. It wasn't cut and clipped, because the original clip that I showed you guys was actually snipped and clipped a bit. I didn't see the full interview. That section was not snipped and clipped, where she said, so you're basically saying it's okay to unalive kids that are in foster care. She goes, why not? It's not like they're going to have a better life afterwards. So at the end of the day, did Savannah deserve to get punched in the head? No, she did not. Was Breonna, I think her last name's Taylor, was she innocent in this? Absolutely not. This is 2 adults that should have been able to have a civil conversation, even if it got a little bit heated. Breonna should have just known, this is pissing me off, I'm going to walk away. But she chose to go the wrong way.
Let me tell your bitch ass something. Everybody got the right to their own opinion. Everybody got the right to their own opinion. Now, is my tea really fucked up? Hell yeah, they really fucked up. But it's not going to stop me from grinding.
Hey, quick question. How the fuck do you claim to be pro-life if you support this administration? Social Security? Cut it. Healthcare? Cut it. Food for kids in schools? Cut it. Are you stupid? You are pro-birth. You've always been pro-birth. You've never given a flying fuck about other people. So just say that. Just say that. It's fine. Just say it.
I don't give a fuck about it, Donald Trump. He's orange and burnt. He's ugly. His eyebrows look like a fucking Wolverine. He don't got a fucking hairline. His fucking toupee is pushed back 10 centimeters. That motherfucking orange-ass, burnt-ass skin. He need a new motherfucking toner. He's built like a pumpkin. He wears the pants.
Guys, these tariffs are intended to bring manufacturing back into the United States, okay? You know, produce in the U.S., buy American-made goods. Just ignore the fact that we have not invested in the infrastructure or means to do so at all and have no plans to. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Friendly reminder, as a white American woman, I will no longer be dating white men. I'm looking for anything other than a white man, okay? Just a heads up.
I'm in shock right now. These tariffs are fucking wild. Our clothing is currently on its way to us from China. It's the best place to manufacture clothing. That's just how it is, that in Vietnam. But we pre-launch in a week, and we'll have our clothing in another 3 weeks. And now there is an extra 104% markup on this clothing. We spent an ungodly amount, I don't even want to say the number, on this, and now we have to pay over double that number. We were given zero time to plan for this or budget for this. Like, we had all these plans of where we wanted our budget to go to. Now this all has to go to tariffs. I just don't even understand how this is, like, legal. This kills small businesses. Like, most small businesses are not going to survive this. Thankfully, Cooldown is in a position to survive this, but it's crazy how many businesses that this is going to kill.
Okay, the tariff situation. First of all, Trump has not started a trade war. Trump's just fighting back. The United States has been taken advantage of by several other countries. My country, on chicken. I think we tariff the United States, I think it's 225% on chicken. On dairy products, I think butter and something else that has to do with dairy, 275%. And Canada's been doing this to the United States for years, apparently. This is what Trump was talking about when it comes to subsidizing Canada, is what he meant. Like, what the hell are we buying your butter for? Makes no sense whatsoever. Now, this young lady here, the simple answer to her problem is, hold off on the launch of your business. Wait this out. China will cave. Trump knows what he's doing with these tariffs. Literally, does anybody, the big talk today is, oh, Trump caved, and that was super predictable. Super predictable. We all knew it yesterday. That's what the libtards are going to be saying online today. Oh, Trump bowed to other world leaders. No, not at all. Trump is negotiating with them because they're willing to negotiate with him. What we all witnessed yesterday was one man who's got such influence on the entire planet that he made the stock market go kaboom with one tweet. What other world leader can really do that? None. Now, this young lady here, again, as I said, she could just wait it out. This tariff situation will be settled between China, because China right now, the whole trade war thing that's going on with China and the United States, it's not making other countries go to China. Other countries are finally starting to wake up and seeing that China's monopolized the world. I seen a very interesting chart on X the other day showing 1990, 2000, 2010, and 2020 of how much China has dominated the world financially when it comes to exporting items. And they've monopolized the entire planet. It's pretty much, only like Canada and the United States that have not been completely shut out from being able to export items still. Other countries, everything comes from China. So what we're also doing with these tariffs when it comes to China, people are looking at it in the wrong way. This also, what this young lady here is not taking into consideration, why is it the best place to get your clothing from, to get your clothing made? Little tiny hands are making those clothes for you. And that's not even in anybody's consideration whatsoever. So bottom line, this is not a trade war that Trump started. This is the trade war that he's actually fighting back. No other president has really done that. Trump said the United States has been taken advantage of for far too long. It's true. When it came to the United Nations, when it came to NATO, it's like the United States are like the financial backer for everybody in the world. And then on top of that, they get tariffed by everybody. But now that Trump's actually issuing out tariffs, reciprocal tariffs as well, tariffs that don't exceed what they're being tariffed. But now Trump is the bad guy. Make that make sense.
Welcome to the United States of North Korea. I just saw this on Fox News, so MAGA, you can't say anything like, oh, it's fake news, because it's not. The U.S. government has banned any federal employee from having any type of romantic relationship with anybody in China. I didn't know that the government can tell you who you can and can't have a relationship with. Welcome to Trump's dictatorship. And fuck you fuckers for voting for him.
Breaking news. No! No more! I haven't even done the dishes yet. Fuck!
Oh no. The stock market crashed. Time for me to act like a Republican and not give a shit because it doesn't impact me directly right now at this moment in time. What do you guys have? The suffering of billions on your conscience? Ooh. Just kidding. I know it wouldn't even cross your mind to be concerned about another person suffering. It wouldn't even like occur to you guys.
Arrest Donald Trump and JD Vance for treason. It's that simple.
interesting to me how Republicans love to bring up science when they're talking about gender identity, but never in the abortion argument. Let me make this simple. There is one being in this scenario that actually has bodily autonomy. That is the person that carries the baby. However, the baby growing inside of them does not have bodily autonomy. It does not even fit the definition. So they should not have more bodily rights than the person they are growing inside of. And no, I don't care if it's a life.
Every time I think I done seen it all, y'all let me know different. Why the fuck I keep scrolling through all the Karmelo, the Karmelo Anthony Ken and Fresco's, clippings, and I'm going through the comments and you see black parents, the mothers. Oh, poor Austin, Karmelo, get what he deserved. Why he had a knife on camera? Are y'all stupid? Y'all smoking crack? Are y'all just stuck on stupid? Like, what is the matter with y'all? Did y'all not hear the fact that the kid sat under the tent, minded his business, was bothering nobody when that kid felt like he was Superman and decided to tell him that he needed to move and then proceeded to put his hands on him? Y'all do have black children, right? Y'all know they don't give a fuck about us, right? Y'all know that when they do the most insane absurdities to people that look like us, they circle the wagons even when they know that they're wrong and still protect their own. And y'all over here pandering. Just disgusting. Y'all do realize that Austin kid had no right to come up to nobody, whether it was even Karmelo or not. It just happened that unfortunately it was Karmelo in this instance to tell them to move because the school owns the property of the tents, right? Y'all know that nobody should be putting their hands on nobody or be attempting to try to remove nobody, right? Y'all do know that he's not the law, right? That he had no authority, no jurisdiction to even attempt what he was trying to do, right? And then y'all had the audacity to talk about why he had a knife on school premises to see if there's not school shootings like every other day. This is America and we're talking about Texas. Y'all need to stop that shit. Y'all, every day I think, like, you know what I mean? We done seen it all. Motherfuckers rewrite a whole new script that I've never seen before in my life and I hope to never see again. Stop the pandering.
Okay, agreed. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody and trying to move anybody, but also nobody should be taking a knife and putting it into somebody's heart. Look, I'm not going to be one-sided and side for the white kid here. However, the white kid was the victim in this. Karmelo is the bad guy in this. What's really sickening to see, there's a few bad things that are going online with this situation. I see so many people, and this is really causing a division, which I'm seeing a lot of racist garbage on X right now, fueled by this situation. I'm actually seeing people on X, white people, using the N-word, like full-fledged, not ending with an A. Despicable. Nobody should be stooping to those levels. And I see the same negative racist energy coming from the black side as well. It almost seems like there's something intentional that happened here that's really just causing more division between the white population and the black population over this situation. Not like the whole George Floyd thing. This one seems to be a little bit different. This guy here saying that it's absolutely stupid that black parents are actually sympathizing and pandering to this young boy losing his life. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, no matter how this turns out, Karmelo's parents at least will still be able to visit him in prison. This Austin kid, his brother and his parents, will have to go visit a gravesite. Again, Karmelo, if he had no bad intent, why did he have a knife on him? Now they want to go with the whole theory that, well, he's the victim here. He was being bullied. Okay, if he was really being bullied, first of all, there's actually witness, eyewitness, or word of mouth, whatever. People that know them that state that they don't know each other. They had no business with each other before. So it's not like Austin and his brother were bullying Karmelo on a regular basis. Now, am I saying again that Austin was completely innocent in this situation and didn't ask for trouble? I should be careful how I word that, because he definitely did not deserve what he got. But was he 100% innocent in this situation? By the sounds of it, no. It sounded like he was showing off to his teammates and whatnot. If Karmelo really wants to play the I was bullied victim card, why would you sit under the tent of the opposing team with your bully? That doesn't really make much sense at all. The fact that he brought the knife onto the school grounds. That there's already something really fishy about that. And from what the police report said, don't put your hands on me. Watch what happens. It seems like he was challenging them. So again, boys will be boys. 17 years old, you get into fights at that age. But if you guys remember that part in Friday, the movie Friday, where Ice Cube's dad's talking to him, saying back in the days we used to use these, but you live to fight another day. And that's how it should be. If boys are going to be boys and they're going to scrap it out, use your hands. You don't pull out a weapon. I guarantee you now, this young Karmelo kid regrets what he did. He obviously was fueled up in the moment, but he literally just threw his life down the tubes. Because again, there's no getting out of this. At first, for some reason, I thought this happened in Indiana. This happened in Texas. Either way, it's a red state. So as I said, I think it was yesterday or the day before, this isn't Minnesota. It's not a deep blue state. This isn't going to work in his favor. And right now, the division between white and black, this is really, it's quite disturbing right now. And I'm really hoping that this gets settled in a way that doesn't come to violence, because what I'm seeing on X right now just looks really ugly. I feel like this is racism that I've seen in movies. I'm not used to seeing white people just straight up calling black people by the N-word. That's, to me, it's disgusting. It's low, and you're a slime bucket of a human being for using any type of racial slurs like that. End of that situation. All right, guys, I got one more video for you. We're going to end this one off on a positive note, because I feel like there was a lot of negativity in this video. If you guys like this type of content, please consider subscribing. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.
I get it. It's your democratic right to protest. It's your democratic right to voice your discontent. But where was your discontent and your protest when 21 million people were here undocumented? Where was your protest and outcries when people were being murdered by people that were not supposed to be here? Where are your protests and outcries when we're figuring out that they're spending billions of your dollars, pretty much laundering billions of your dollars? Where's your uproar and your cry when career politicians who are supposed to be making, about $280,000 a year are now worth, $70, $80, $140 million? Where's your outcry? Where's your outcry when they were trying to, and your protest, when they were trying to put little boys in little girls' sports or men in women's bathrooms? Where was your outcry? There wasn't. The puppet master has done such a good job on you all mentally that you're going to walk yourselves back into enslavement. The amount of brainwashed individuals that I watch protesting because people are doing what they said they were going to do is despicable. You all are just used to mediocrity. Just say that. You're used to people lying to you and not doing what they say they're going to do, and then getting back out here and then promising you shit that they're not going to do again. Just say that.